Jamaica. I got a very huge family, 6 boys, 6 girls. I'm like the third to last one. They said like I was a bad one, but I wasn't a bad one. I used to get all the blames and stuff like that. Which my brother was the biggest one. He used to fight a gun, he used to work with politicians. I used to watch my brother with M16 rifle and stuff like that. And I like that lifestyle. But you know what? I didn't have a role model. I look to the gunman and the drug dealer as a role model. Because when my dad died, I watched my dad die. His friend killed him. I watched my dad suffer for 2 weeks before he died. He couldn't speak. And I built up a bit of envy. I didn't trust friend no more because one of his friends did it. And when I reached the age of 8, I almost drowned. My mom went put on a beach trip. My brother saved me. I was drowning, my brother saved me. Cut long story short, I left and went to Canada to live. When I went to Canada, I decided that I wasn't going to work for nobody else. I used to work for the American Embassy in Jamaica. But I decided I'm not going to work no more because I want money, I want a big house, a big car. I want all the fancy things in the world that the world has to offer. The first time a friend introduced me to the drugs corner, a man pulled a gun out to shoot me in my face. It's not like over here, it's not like England, you can go on any corner, drugs corner, and just start selling drugs. No. The man pulled a gun out, and he determined he was going to kill me that morning. And my friend got a German Luger in him, and I said, Fitz, give me that gun. I will kill him before he damages me. And my friend talked it out. He said, all right. So, yeah, I was there hustling. I start living the lavish life now, making a lot of money. I spend like even an hour, I make $1,000. Life was good. Start making loads of money now. Everything start escalate, but everything comes with a price. And being the heights of selling drugs, the game started to get bitter. Because I was like one of the main men who started making the most money in the corners. We used to take care of the kids in the community, which that wasn't good. Because we used to watch over the kids, and they used to call, whenever they see the cops coming, they would shout out 5-0, it's police coming. But we used to take care of the kids. And one day, I was in my car, sitting down. I never normally hustle on a Sunday night. I don't know why I went out that night. And someone telling me, don't hustle that night. But I said, I need some more money because the money's good. It was getting good. In my car sitting down, it was really snowing that night. This young man that I knew, he came in a wood in full black, all covered up, with a gun. The young man came to my car, and he was swearing and telling me to get out of my car. He was close as this to my car. And I started swearing back at the young man. Because I didn't scare the people. Where I come from in Jamaica, you don't scare the people. So the young man, he wasn't having it. And he started opening his gun on me. Fire about 8 shots at this, close as this. 8 shots. And I was like swinging out of shot, swinging from the gun, swinging out the bullet. And my car was like, my windscreen, everything was mashed up. Then the young man came over to me, right at my door. And I don't know, it must be the grace of God. I flipped back my chair, because he was aiming for my chest. Flipped back my chair, and then I got in my back. And when he got in my back, I know it was the last bullet that left. I pulled my car door, and I started chasing the young man. I started chasing him. I started freezing. I started moving slower. I felt death was coming to me now. And the guy that was sitting with my car, he was the one, he said he was my friend, but he was the one who told me to stay with him, he want to make some money. And the voice was speaking to me, I know God was speaking to me, said, go home. And I disobeyed. And my friend said, Natty Chris, I need to make some money. I said, all right then. You haven't got a car. You were standing in the cold. I'll go share my car with you. And the young man, he ran. He left me. I called for help. And he ran away, leave me. Just turned around when I got shot. He ran away, he left me. And I ran to my friend's mom house, like from here to the traffic light. And I knocked on the door. I said, can you help me? Because I just got shot. And they said, no, you're joking. Because I like to give jokes. They said, no, you're joking. When I fell to the floor, they said I was in blood. And his mom started screaming. And they called the ambulance. And the ambulance and the cop came. I was in all the newspaper in Canada that day. Every newspaper that came out, I was in it, at the front page. Because they were saying, they know it's drug related. I was one of the big drug dealers around in Canada, in Scotland and Eglinton. Trust me, that night, I was really thirsty when I got shot. And I said to my friend, can I have a drink of water? Well, you know, when you get shot, you can't drink water because the lead is inside of you. The lead is inside of you. If you drink water, you will die. As my friend about to give me the water, paramedics came same time and took the water from him. I said, if I did ever took a drink of water, a sup of water, I would have died because of the lead at the side of me, and I just got shot. When I was in the ambulance that night, I felt my spirit was leaving my body. I felt dead. I see myself dead. But I was conscious of what's been happening. I was really conscious of what's been happening. I see my spirit leave my body. Then an angel came to me. Because one paramedic, when I look, I see another paramedic in full white. The paramedic was sitting down in the ambulance. And trust me, when that woman came to me, she said, what's your name? And I said, my name is Christopher. And she held my hand like this. And she said, Christopher, you're not going nowhere. And my name Christopher, the Greek origin for Christopher meaning bearer of Christ. Mean life. So when I call my name, I call it life. Because the Bible said life and death in the power of your tongue. But I was an angel that night who visited me. And trust me, when I called my name, it just disappeared. And life came back in me. When they took me to the hospital, they couldn't operate on me where the bullet lodged. The bullet lodged 1 inch from my heart. Even now I still got that bullet at my heart. 1 inch from my heart. 15 years I've been carrying that bullet. And it's because of Jesus who I'm here right now. So when they couldn't lie me down. They couldn't lie me down on nothing. I'll have to just sit up. Because the pain that I was in. They have to release me the same night because they couldn't do no operation on me. They couldn't do nothing with me. All they have to do is give me tablets. And the next day, when they sent me out, the next day they released me. The same night, and police were interrogating me. Every day, police officers were visiting my house. Every morning, every night, they visited me. Because they want to know what's happening. They want a case. And the sergeant that were interviewing me, it was his first case. So he said, you know we can win that case. When they released me from hospital that night, the same night, I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk. I couldn't talk. I was walking like this. I couldn't move. Couldn't move. Next 2 days after, it getting worse. And I've been living on tablet, couldn't eat. I became anorexic. Because I was a very big young man. And since I got shot, I came right back down. And trust me, when they released me from hospital, and I came home,